Alright. Hello, everyone. Hello, Joshy Lou, Soup, Luigi Man, Blood Isaac, Complex Milk and Trek and a Snove. Thank you guys all for the good luck. And would say that I had an enjoyable Christmas. Hope everyone else had a good Christmas also. And we'll see how the attempts go today. Also, thank you very much, Whooper, for subscribing at Tier 1 for 6 months in advance. And Merry Christmas to you as well. With the 59 cumulative months. That's almost 5 years. Or 59 years, depending on who you're talking to. Thank you very much, Whooper. I do appreciate it. You got Skyward Sword SD, PAL specifically with the Wiimote and Music Disc. Nice. Now you can speedrun the Wii version of Skyward Sword. Always be your longest sub. I mean, yeah, to be fair, 5 years is a very long time on Twitch. Also, thanks for the good luck, Apes and Viola. Also, nice, Joshy. Glad to hear that you're enjoying your Switch 2. Alright, let's get started. You're very sleepy today? Yeah, I only got, like, less than 6 hours of sleep, so I'll probably be a little sleepy already. Link's positioning doesn't seem quite right after the bonk. So, did I, like, not move all the way back with Epona or something? Yeah, I must have just actually messed up setup here. Well, let's try again. I also got an OEM GameCube controller and some amiibo. Ah, nice. Also very neat goodies. Also, thanks for the best of luck, Kanto and Makuya. And for the good luck as well, Karmadex. You asked Santa to put me back in the corner. Well, so thankfully, I don't think Santa has that kind of power. But, and you can always try to keep on asking him for it. Maybe one day it'll come true. position still seems wrong. Oh, did I... No, I did bonk into the gate. Yeah. This is weird. Why am I not getting into the right position? Also, thank you very much, Nintendame, for the 56 months of Tier 1. I also agree, Link should get in the gate. So thanks for the good luck bocage. Santa could easily lift me up and place me into a corner. Probably. But then he would have to reveal himself to me, and, he's not very keen on doing that, so... Also, thanks for the good luck Mechanede. Oh, come on. Really? We're still too close? Yeah, that was dumb. No, something is weird. I'm like, what part of the setup am I doing wrong? Because Link's not getting into the position he's supposed to be in. So thank you very much, Mandato, for the 78 months of Prime. And Gas Crane for the 2 months of Prime. Thank you both very much for the good luck as well. This seems correct. Oh. There's significantly more trouble than we usually have with this clip, so this is weird. So thanks for the good luck, DDVX and Bloobs. Santa operates in quantum superposition. If he were to be observed, Christmas would be ruined. Ah. That makes sense. Oh, interesting, Nintendo. Hope that the moving process goes well. In light of decomp reaching 100%, you're making a ROM hack that changes Malamart to a slots casino. Everything else stays vanilla. Well, you can do that if you want to. What happened? Oh, what caused a hype train? I'm confused. Anyway, I guess there's a hype train now. Choo-choo, I guess? Actually, I guess we haven't reached the choo-choos yet, but... Also, thanks for the good luck, Braxibus. Thanks for the good luck as well, Shark Eater. This is, in fact, not The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Ah, darn it, I forgot to go over to Trill to get rid of the text. Who's driving the train? I mean, I guess nobody currently, but the... Oh, never mind. I guess we shattered the all-time hype train record for my channel. Cool. So thanks for the good luck Benji Gaming and Asher. What is my favorite form of tofu? I don't know if I have a favorite form of tofu. I don't tend to eat tofu very often. Oh, come on. There you go. Also, thank you very much, Game Code, for the 71 months of Tier 2. Thank you very much for the good luck. 71 months is a long time. Thank you very much for the continued support of almost 6 years. Also, thank you very much, Venixtev, for the 20 months of Tier 1. And thank you for the good luck also. What is this guy doing? Oh, that guy who's next to the barn isn't gonna go in. Yeah. Well, I'm picky, so we're resetting. Also, thank you very much for the good luck, Atlas79. Through 71 is more than 2. This and other true math facts, such as 2 plus 2 equals 5. Nice. Ah, that's right, because the government is hiding an invisible number in the equation. Otherwise known as Invisible 1. If we want to make it visible, we have to multiply the entire equation by invisible, and therefore we then just get 1, because then the only thing visible is 1. So from this we can conclude that 2 plus 2 plus 5 equals 1. Or I guess is the invisible complement of 1. So I forgot to open the lantern while I was riding on Epona there. Also, thanks for the good luck audio killers. Really? Oh, come on. Really? Okay. Still a little but 6 minutes flat. Also, thanks for the good luck MKO3 reel. Also, hello Sawyer Twitch. What's up is we are trying to get a run started, as we usually are. Seems like this should be good goats, though. Alright, we'll continue with this run. Despite the unfortunate time lost to the Makoblin split. Alright, Sawyer Twitch, we'll see you later. Right, 100%ing OOT 3D recently, but you forgot ace arrows and couldn't be bothered to get all the big pose. I mean, that's fair. Getting all 10 big poses is definitely a little cumbersome. Especially if you only have, well, I guess if you 100% it, you'd have 4 bottles. It wouldn't be that bad, it would be only 3 trips to Hyrule Field. Arrows doesn't count. Well, for the speedrun leaderboards it does, but I guess if you want to make your own 100% rules, you could exclude ice arrows. In N64, if you don't pick up the Dampe heart piece after he digs it up, then you permanently lose it. They fixed that in OOT 3D by never setting the flag for it, so you can dig up the Dampe heart piece in OOT 3D as many times as you want. So thanks for the good luck, Linkont. And thanks for the good luck as well, Xander Hulk. Whoa! My leg accidentally hold down ZR there, so I couldn't advance the text quickly. Howard. Also, thanks for the good luck, Filthy Phil. Also, thanks for the good luck, Possum. Howard. And thanks for the good luck as well, Nat. Hope that you had a good Christmas too. Otherwise known as the sequel to Christmas. Moved away from that one a little too quickly. Alright, monkey. Hyped AZ. There are not very many rupees here, huh? I'll be getting one of those rupees. Oh, really? I got pulled into the poison mist. Can't say I've had that one happen before. Definitely a missed opportunity. Alright, fine, I'll let that one slide. Darn it. I don't know if that's enough. Guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, seems good. Oh yeah, pause buffering in GameCube Wind Waker can definitely be a little awkward to get used to. Darn it. Missed the roll. The weird thing about pause buffering in GameCube Wind Waker is that, at least compared to Wind Waker HD, what you visually see when you pause is like 1 frame behind what you would kind of expect. Like, you're specifically pause buffering for a super swim. Right, the direction that you actually want to hold the control stick is not the opposite of where Link is facing, but is the direction Link is facing if you're pause buffering frame perfectly. Is sub 340 possible? Probably not with currently known strategies, no. If we had early Master Sword, then probably. I think we would save about 10 minutes with it. Maybe, actually, maybe not quite 10 minutes. Still be a decent amount of time, though. So I don't really use metronomes for pause buffering, since, like, the metronome will get off from the pause buffering if you don't do it very consistently frame perfectly, right? So I wouldn't, at least I wouldn't recommend using a metronome, but that's just me personally. Really? Oh, hello. Try that again. Well, so using a metronome for something like Stallard Skip, like, makes sense, because you're only timing, using the metronome to time, I think, just 2 inputs, which are throwing the bomb and then shooting the claw shot, and the metronome is used to not have to, like, pause buffer, when to shoot the claw shot, essentially, because you can just go do it based off of the timing of the metronome. Alright, well, goats are cooperating today, which is pretty nice. Well, yeah, I mean, HD barrier skip just, like, happens to have a very convenient setup that also doesn't... Just because of how the trick works, you're not required to do, like a frame-perfect button press to execute the last part of the trick. You just slide into place, essentially. Whereas, at least with GameCube Wind Waker, like, there's always going to be that frame-perfect B press at the end of the trick. Dang, the frame early. Oh, come on. I'm surprised we didn't hit the box on that one. I mean, unfortunately, I don't think actor unloading is ever gonna be faster for, doing barrier skip. And I would say that, like, an actor unloading setup for barrier skip is still precise, just not, when you're actually around the barrier, because it still requires usually doing some sort of very specific setup. I think are the most beginner-friendly categories for Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword. I mean, for Wind Waker, probably any percent no MSS be the most beginner-friendly. For Twilight Princess, I guess just the beginner any percent route, as far as full game categories are concerned. And for Skyward Sword, definitely just any percent. Goron Mines RTA would have Kitty Climb, yes. But at least on GameCube, Kitty Climb is pretty consistent. It's HD where the last part of the trick is just weirdly finicky.
Kitty Climb is the climb in Goron Mines that skips having to do the really slow walking on the magnet ceiling room. It's the thing we do in, like, to clip up and into, like, the scaffolding in the main room. Really? Boy, I love that this ledge is stupid. I guess, to be fair, that hasn't happened in a while, but it's still stupid when it does happen. It means that I don't get to save time here.
So thanks for the good luck, AK8OK.
And thanks for the good luck as well, Ben. Anonymous Gifter gave Linkus7 a tier 1 sub. Oh boy. Thank you, Anonymous. I'm sure
Linkus will enjoy the tier 1 sub.
I could have one of these in HD, which would I take? Back in Time, Early Master Sword, or Map Glitch? I mean, I would definitely take the Early Master Sword of those three, because, like, Map Glitch would get rid of Early Snow Peak being dumb, but
wouldn't save a whole lot of time other than that.
Back in Time would be convenient, and
would make the start of the game much more consistent.
But you'd also front load. I guess it wouldn't actually be that bad because you'd get rid of gate clip. Or no, sorry, you wouldn't get rid of gate clip. You'd get rid of Bokos. But then you'd also front load Iron Boots to the beginning of the run. Yeah, that's true. It would add Sword and Shield skip, so. EMS before Bokos. Well, unfortunately, I don't think that's ever going to be the case. At least HD is kind of locked to having to complete Fair and Twilight. Well, I guess not having to complete Fair and Twilight. Either having to do EMS during Fair and Twilight or after Fair and Twilight. Because, like, if you could somehow, like, in theory, clip into Forest Temple at the beginning of the game, get Boomerang, and then do, like, EMS with that somehow, that wouldn't actually work, because if you try to pull the Master Sword while you have the Orden clothes on, the game crashes. Unfortunately. It's a shame, because it would be very cool if, like, a theoretical route for HD could be something like, you know, if the tricks were found, right? Like, do early Forest Temple, get Boomerang, immediately do early Master Sword, and then continue on with the game, and, like, use Forest Temple Uku to skip the sewer section. Like, that would be pretty good. I mean, yeah, the first time that it was figured out that the game crashes if you add Orden Close is probably just someone using a moon jump cheat to do it immediately. Also, thank you very much, Kamathy, for the 47 months of Prime. Ah, I see. I hope that the new job goes well. Thank you very much for the good luck. And the almost 4 years of support. Also, thanks for the best of luck, Bacon. If there was real water in the loading zone outside of Forest Temple, would a Tass be able to super swim to the Lost Woods? Probably depend on the exact orientation and placement of the water, but maybe. Spot. Yeah, I know, Monkey. You can keep walking. Just trying to get the rupee. Come Come on, monkey, I know. Fortunately, kind of a slow monkey. I know a consistent way to get back in time on Wii. I've never done back in time on Wii, so I guess not. I'm only really familiar with the GameCube setups that use soft resetting with the GameCube controller combo. But there's probably, like, just a setup where you jump off the bridge and then, like, hop off on a certain frame. Or press the home menu on a certain frame. And then hit reset. Thanks for the congrats, Poison Torch. RTA does stand for real-time attack. Because it's based off of the phrase time attack, which I think is just like, was like a phrase used for like arcade machines or something, or like a time attack game mode, and then real time was just added onto it to represent real time. Oh, okay, yeah, time attack versus score attack makes sense. Seriously? What even happened there? I don't know how I somehow did inputs that turned Link around like that. Sort of like accidentally hit the control stick while moving my hands or something. Well, unfortunately, we are not saving any time here at all. One, two, three, four. Oh, I wanted to target Ook.
What's my least favorite dungeon in this run? Palace of Twilight. As there's not very much interesting stuff we get to do there.
Already a minute behind my best, only a half hour in. Ugh. Well, we'll see how the next few segments go. Because, yeah, Palace of Twilight is basically just a lot of waiting. A bunch of cutscenes watching chests spawn. Seriously? Also, thanks for the good luck extra yes. I recommend you get an amiibo for running this category. Not really. As the amiibo saves like 3.5 seconds for each save warp. So, over the course of the whole run, the amiibo saves like 10 seconds. At least, like, with the route that I do, if you do, like, Pogate skip. If you don't do Pogate skip, then the amiibo saves 14 seconds. Yeah, I mean, you can buy, like, what was it? Like, a cheap NFC tag for, like, $1 or something. Like a pack of 20 for $10. Yeah, and we're losing, like, 10 seconds here? It's not a very encouraging start. So, hello, Louise. Welcome to a run that is, unfortunately, had a bad forest temple. So thank you very much, Dolman, for the 3 months of Prime. Congrats on Yellow Badge. Thank you for the continued support. When I say that I had a bad Forest Temple, it means that I had lost most of the time so far that I've lost in the run in Forest Temple. I entered Forest Temple about 20 seconds behind and then left about 46 seconds behind, which is not good. Really? What is happening? This is, oh well. That might be a sign that this run is not meant to be. It should not take that many attempts for Gate Clip. Also, thanks for the good luck, Pixelbound. Realize when you delete a file does the text at the bottom of the screen say saving? I guess it is technically saving data as an empty file, but I feel like it should say deleting or something. Thanks for the good luck, Epoch. That took a little too long. The game saving itself from the devastation of another deleted file. Alright, nice. Really? Dang. Oh, come on. Seriously? How did we end up pushing left there? Oh, boy. some reason that other Boko is just standing there, and I'm not really sure why. He's like trying to notice us, but can't for some reason. Oh, what that's all about. He's just hanging out. Excited to be part of the run. Yeah. He wants to get up close on the action. Uh-oh.
That didn't seem like a great start.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it might be fine. Maybe? Yes. Okay. Well. It took a little bit to all get in, but... Sure. Do I know my goat PB? I think it's a high 16, probably. Oh yeah, I mean, like, anything that's, like, 22 seconds or below, I would say is, like, good and always acceptable. For me, at least. Yeah, I do the route which starts off by going right, but I think the one that goes left is meant to be, like, more consistent. But it does take, like, a couple extra seconds. Go fast, I have to finish before Zeldathon. Well, I think Zeldathon already started, so I don't think I'm gonna finish this run before Zeldathon starts, unfortunately. We're late for Zeldathon. We got until the 30th to arrive. I think we're fine. Thanks for the good luck, Ipsherman. I think these enemies are one of the weakest parts of this game. Oh, you mean the Shadow Beast? Yeah, I mean, most of the Shadow Beast fights are fairly simple. Out of the end of the run from last week / earlier this weekend. I mean, there were multiple runs that we finished last week / earlier this week, so depend on which specific one you're referring to. Oh. In fact, did not want to read the sign. Can you read the sign? I guess so, if you want to, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Zeldathon's gonna be a good time. Alright, Monkey, what do we got going on this time? monkey. And then he noticed... God. Monkey, why do you do this?
Yes, the monkey was about average.
I figured out my couch for AGDQ. Yes, my couch is going to be Glubbers and Phantom. Also, if I hadn't figured out my couch by now, I would not have a couch, because GDQ requires your couch to be decided by, like, December 20th or something? Or, like, there's an actual deadline for deciding your couch now. Yeah, Phantom 5800. Might have been able to gamble that, but probably not. I believe the idea is that, like, anyone who, like, all runners and commentators get vetted, basically. I think each commentator also had to submit an intake form. If I remember correctly, but I'm not on anyone's couch, so I didn't have to do that. I had to submit a runner intake form. Thanks for the good luck, cat cantaloupe. It's just like glitchless forest. Yeah, not for too long. Nice. 6 hops. Wonderful. Now, I wanted to target Ook. Unfortunately, we are not saving time. So thanks for the good luck drain. Surprised that that A press was too late. Oh well. For some reason I thought that was my first time going out that door, but it was not.
Alright, well, significantly better than previous run which got here.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, this fight is something that's, like, not really that difficult, but it just visually looks impressive because the idea of juggling multiple bombs and not having them all explode inside the boomerang sounds like a very difficult thing in theory, but with the visual cues and setup that we use, it's not actually that bad. I teach the rest of your couch to do the wiggle dance at Zeldathon. I mean, probably. Who else is on couch? Is it Glubbers and Cloud? Oh, come on. Did we really not get that one? Well, that's a silly time loss. You're on a cloud, but you don't remember signing up to be on a couch. Well, I think you're fine. We are talking about a different user named Cloud. But if you want to learn the intricate details of Skyward Sword All Dungeons and the reason that the routing is what it is, maybe you could be on a future Skyward Sword All Dungeons couch. that was a much more reasonable game clip compared to whatever the heck happened the previous run.
To reach any peaks would Howard B.
Howard. What? Huh? How did we miss? We did the jump attack and Wolflink hit nothing. Man. My god, what is this guy doing? Thank you very much, 64-bit, for the raid. Thanks for the good luck. Though unfortunately, we'll see how behind we are at starting out in Twilight, but we might just end up resetting. I'd also just completely spaced out and forgot to do the clip here. For some reason, I guess my mind was on catching bugs, which we're not actually doing right now. Turned around an all dungeons run that was almost 8 minutes behind, entering Ancient Cistern into a 7-minute PB. Oh, very nice. Sounds like the run from Cistern to the end was pretty good then. Really? Yeah, this run is... Hello? Almost certainly a reset now.
Howard. That's
Well,
Unfortunate. Also just gonna take a quick break.
ooh, rest of the hands before we do another run.
Also, thanks for the good luck, Minato. Alright, let's try again. Saving. Do not turn off the console. Alright, nice.
So thanks for the good luck kit and Elvisari. Hello, Kiwi and MF Motion. Thank you for the good luck. I did indeed have a nice Christmas. Basically just attended the typical family get-together that my family does for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Also, thanks for the raid and the good luck, J-Town. Come on, really? Back on the wall, please. Alright. Well, that's our best Bokos today, so I'll happily take that. Okay, it seems like a good start to goats. Ow. Maybe not as good as I was hoping for. Oh, really? Why are we going down there? Well.
guy's not gonna go in, is he? Oh no, he did. Alright, well, fine, I'll continue with that. Unfortunately, we're gonna be 15 seconds behind on entering Farron, but that just seems to be the theme today. Also, thank you very much to the man for the 78 months of Prime. That is a lot of months. 6.5 years, even. So thank you very much for the continued support of me attempting to go fast in 3D Zelda games. About that one 2.5D Zelda game I attempted to be fast in. I mean, sometimes we don't do 3D Zelda games, but most of the times we do. Or most of the time.
Yay.
Oh, come on, really? I lost all my speed. What's my speculation about Zelda 40th anniversary? I think there's a decent chance we get some new 3D Zelda remake next year. They remake Phantom Hourglass yet. I mean, I'm sure they could if they wanted to, but they're probably not gonna do that, unfortunately. Why not? I mean, I don't know, I feel like remaking Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks would probably involve significantly at least significantly changing the control scheme of the game, because you can't do or you can't like mandate that players use touchscreen controls for a Switch game. Well, I mean, the Switch 2 is a touchscreen, but, like, if you force players to use the touchscreen, then you can't use it in docked mode. You can only use... Then you would only be able to play the game, like, in handheld mode, which I don't think Nintendo allows. Like, your game has to be playable in docked mode using the Pro Controller, right? Or at least if Nintendo was going to release a game, I think they would... Like, I don't think Nintendo would try to release an extremely popular game and not be able to use or play the game in docked mode, essentially. But I could see them, like, if they really wanted to keep touch controls, right, but also allow you to do docked mode, is like, you would have to essentially hook a second Switch up. Your own Switch for, as like a way to have a second screen. But yeah, unfortunately, I think, I feel like the most likely route that Phantom Hourglass would ever somehow end up on Switch is, like, if Nintendo did NSO for Nintendo DS and essentially required you to have, like, a second Switch to connect to your Switch 2 to use as the second screen. Although I guess the Switch doesn't have a stylus either, so at least I don't think it does. Not that I remember seeing anyway. So you'd be doing all the controlling with your fingers, unless you went out of your way to buy a stylus. How long does a run usually last? I mean, this category specifically is like an almost 4-hour run, so most runs usually last almost 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, as far as the Zelda 40th anniversary, I would kind of just expect, I guess, like, worst case scenario, I think the only thing that would happen would be getting, like, Twilight Princess on NSO for GameCube. But I would probably expect, like, in not the worst case, that plus, like, one other thing. Which would be, like, a remake that Tantalus Games, in theory, would have been working on for the past couple years, right? Yeah, there could be potentially DLC for Age of Imprisonment. We'll also definitely get, like, the first trailer for the Zelda movie at some point late in the year, most likely. Yeah, I mean, I hope it'll be good, too. We will just have to wait and see. Thanks for the good luck, Folkhorn. Oh, really? That was too far away? I would say that I enjoy running the OG and HD about the same. Really? The first Slash didn't get them keys? Please. Intentionally pick that one up to you go further forward. That was actually pretty good.
We got the blue rupee text, and we finished the monkey faster than usual. Yeah, the previous run, I guess both runs that actually made it somewhere, reset on the Laneru Twilight detour. Reloaded stream by accident, and Twitch now says you should consider subscribing to Jim. Well, maybe you should consider it. So thanks for the good luck, Silver Skinner. Let's gamble it. No. Darn it. Well, we lost to the gamble, unfortunately. Where was Link facing there? That was weird. Link was like facing left. So, hello, Ellis. I mean, yeah, I think sword fighting the spider is the only way to take it out. I guess in theory you could bring a bombling over to it and have the bombling explode, but that would be not as fast.
Well, at least from what I remember, you wanted me to pronounce it as Alice. I mean, I feel like generally if someone wants me to pronounce their name a certain way, I'm usually pretty, like, decent at remembering that, as long as, like, the person comes back within a couple weeks, but, like, if they're gone for, like, over a month before saying, not, like, gone, but if they, like, don't say anything in chat for, like, a month, then I'll probably forget. That's why I say that I will try to remember, and not that I will remember.
What? Big.
One, two, three, four. Two. Okay. Oh my god, we actually saved time on that segment. Who would have guessed? Yeah, miracles do happen. Wow. Really? Really? Close. Well.
We're losing at least like 12 seconds. Also, thanks for the good luck, Happy Lamb.
I don't know, we've been doing Hogate Skip in HD for like 2 months now. I think. Also, thanks for the good luck, Max. Howard. All of the Howard.
Ugh.
Well, yeah, the actual voice line that gets jumbled up is the word power, but it vaguely sounds close enough to Howard to me that I just refer to it as Howard. Nice rain.
Hey, beer. Here, Howard. Zip my pad. Have me. Anyone don't want.
What biome is Twilight Princess Hyrule?
Spear.
I mean, based on what we see in the game, a bunch of different biomes. Also, yeah, all of Midna's jumbled up lines are originally English sentences. Today's life lesson: do not try to put on lotion while you're watching gym. Your poor sheets have lotion for that. Oh, well. Can't have a good gate clip today for some reason.
What?
I'm not sure why we keep getting a jump attack sometimes when we're trying to side hop, because I don't feel like we're holding
Beer, Howard.
a direction that should result in a jump attack, but clearly I am not entirely correct since we are still jump attacking sometimes. Kargarok is going vertically upwards. Neat. Why can't we simply dig under those gates? Because there is no dedicated dig spot. Obviously.
Power me. What time?
Where did I learn to fly out of bound? I learned from ZeldaSpeedruns.com. Because flying out of bounds saves a couple seconds in that area.
Will it be? With you. Let's look up. Power. What like me?
I learned it on game FAQs. Now we're talking. You haven't learned it because you're lazy. Fair. But also, it's not allowed in glitchless speedruns, so... I don't know if you would want to learn it, Joshi. What is allowed in glitchless anyway? Great question. Gonna depend on who you ask. Because whether or not something is a glitch is kind of an opinion.
Here. Okay.
Anyone remember the Game FAQs poll where they ranked Undertale the best game of all time and upset the Melee fans? Nice, really? That almost worked. I mean, I guess I could see, like, if someone's very passionate about Melee, they could probably, you know, hold the opinion that Melee's the best game of all time. I, of course, would disagree, because Outer Wilds is obviously the greatest game of all time, but that's just my opinion. You think that'd be strong arguments for Disco Elysium? That's another one of those games that I haven't played. That I've heard good things about. Best game is E.T. on the Atari. Ah, yes. Can't forget about E.T. on the Atari. So, hello, Matt. Thank you for the good luck. Really? Bro. Stop with the occasional snapback, please. Really? So thanks for the good luck, Carlos Raven. I would say that I did have a good Christmas. That you had a great Christmas as well. Everyone remember to do a full legal name change every January 1st. Ah, yes. This is the only way to trigger, like, the flag for being able to get the iron boots, yes. At least without back in time. Also, thanks for the good luck, Kiana. Really? I guess that wasn't high enough. No, Wind Waker doesn't have any, like, water uses for iron boots. There may have been some sort of, boots meant to be used in water that got cut from development, though, because there is, like a placeholder item icon for an item that would have been called the water boots. 3 of them came after me. That was too late. I feel like I'm perpetually confused about the setup for this trick now. At the visual cue that I thought I was supposed to be using does not work anymore. So I'm somehow doing a different setup that is not correct. Ah, nice.
That's too far.
And now Epona exists at the bottom of the world. The good news is we can get her back up here. Clearly this run was also not meant to be, but I would at least like to get the trick. There we go.
How can it up to you will be it?
Why did that take so long? Alright, well,
I think today's runs are probably not meant to be.
so
I think that will probably be it for today, but we will try again tomorrow.
and maybe tomorrow we can have some better starts to runs that actually make it places. So, I will see you guys all tomorrow.
Goodbye.